Uh, Good day. This is our reflection on multiplying and dividing radicals. As you will see that um, we started off basically making sure that they have a common radical. Oh, by the way, I'm right here with my mentor, Mr. B.
What up?
He was also giving me good tips on, because this is a self-contained class, that I should reiterate things in more of like a sense of like a triple. Like, I understand, or I can, and then he's like explaining, we go into we can, and then finish it off. Like, if you look at the slides, there's a couple different sets of examples, and then we get to the one where you can, and that's where he was telling me to lead them to lead the class, find out who the stronger suits is when we're doing that. He gave me a great idea on using a formative assessment on the Kahoot, so that way, while I'm walking around the room, they're doing it. I can also monitor them from my computer and also see who is getting it and who is not getting it. We also talked about the resources, materials, different things used. He was telling me about, I think it was Desmo program,
Yeah.
that type of program to use. He was telling me about, um, with today's society, a lot of these kids are more visual and hands-on learners than it is for me to just give them a piece of paper and say, "Shut up and read it." No, they do better. What he was explaining is how I did the PowerPoints line by line. It's never just one page pop up and all the information
Mhm.
is. He taught me how to break it down into segments, saying, uh, "Don't give them all the information on your ghost notes." And he also taught me about the ghost notes. Uh, Give them a piece of paper. They only have a limited amount of information, but it makes them have to read, and then also write down the key characters
Mhm.
for main points in this. Um, is there anything else I'm forgetting?
No, I mean, we talked about how just like these lessons, they're not his personal lesson. These topics lend themselves to just it's algorithmic teaching. You're just trying to get kids to basically just learn an algorithm. Like, if I see this, what do I do here? What do I do here? It's not necessarily tying those ideas into like major math concepts. These isolated chapters are more the idea of just like you just need to learn the math, and then we could tie these into like future concepts later. So when you're dealing with just like algorithmic math learning, you're doing examples, they're doing examples with you, and you just eventually want to break them into doing the examples on their own. And that's basically what we're just building towards. Show them it, they experience it, they do it with you, then they do it without you.
And that basically sums up the lesson plan on multiplying and dividing radical expressions. This was also presented in cohort 7. So you'll see this video twice in cohort 7 and in cohort 8. Um, that's into the class.
Go Eagles. Sorry, Ravens.